The ice surge in Minnesota has sparked ongoing protests. Some draw tens of thousands of demonstrators, others just a few dozen. The Trump administration claims money motivates critics to hit the streets. In tonight's Good Question, Jeff Wagner investigates if there's any truth behind the assertion that protesters get paid.
Any day of the week, any type of weather, this is the scene outside the Whipple building in Minneapolis. Protesters noisily sharing their displeasure with ICE. Whipple is where ICE houses the immigrants they've arrested and the citizens who get in their way. The protesters are unwavering, passionate, dedication that has some accusing them of being compensated.
It's really insurrectionists and agitators, and they're paid.
So we had to ask, are protesters paid? Good question.
No. No, we were not paid.
Are you being paid to be out here?
I am not. I wish someone was paying me, and if there is someone paying people, get in touch with me. I could use the money.
If there is no price, then what is motivating you to be out here?
Justice, ethics, humanity.
I'm trying to protect the First Amendment and the Fourth Amendment and all the amendments that are supposed to guarantee us rights in this country.
Nearby in a parking lot, Julie Prokish sets up his mutual aid station filled with food and supplies. He says this is his 13th day on site.
So everything is free.
His table is open to anyone.
We have families that are sitting out here for hours waiting for people to get released. We've got people that are getting released that haven't been fed in a while.
Who funds all of this?
It started out with a Costco run. I don't think that you need to be a billionaire to do a Costco run yet. And then at that point, the community just keeps bringing stuff out.
Nobody we talked with says they're paid, and critics will say, well, of course they won't admit it. So if they're hiding something, there must be some evidence somewhere proving that.
We never found evidence that there was any alleged money.
Amy Sherman and Maria Briseno investigated the claim for PolitiFact to fact-check the rhetoric coming out of the White House and across social media.
For protesters to be paid, there'd have to be some sort of master leader or master organization telling tens of thousands of people what to do and how to sign up and how to get paid.
Fight, fight, fight!
And we're not seeing that.
The so-called evidence they did find online was debunked, like this picture of a paid protester contract in Minnesota.
After researching online, we found that essentially it was a recycled narrative and that this contract was shared during 2015 during the Baltimore riots and then in 2020 during the George Floyd riots.
They also determined this TikTok video of conservative YouTuber Nick Shirley allegedly interviewing a paid protester in Minneapolis was AI generated.
What we found is when politicians are making these statements, they're not following it up with evidence. They're not saying who's paying them. What organization's paying them?
There is one company admittedly paying protesters, Crowds on Demand. It can assemble groups for ad campaigns, PR stunts, and protests. But the CEO recently told Fox News his company is not involved in Minnesota.
Crowds on Demand does not engage in any unlawful forms of protest.
The accusations, however, aren't just for these protesters. It goes back years across different movements. We talked with a college professor who researches how activism is portrayed in the media.
It just falls in line with a pattern of delegitimizing protests that are trying to really shake up what people in power want to be the norm.
Dr. Danielle Brown says there are professional community organizers who promote protests, but she calls them anomalies amongst a true grassroots effort in Minnesota.
No organization is capable of unifying a group of people like arresting your neighbor or shooting your neighbor in the street. That doesn't need payment to get people together.
Love. This is a movement that's running on love.
I mean, I can't think of a price that I would put on trying to fight for people's rights.
With photojournalist Jose Pascual, Jeff Wagner, WCCO News.
On a recent podcast, the FBI director claimed that protests are not happening organically in Minnesota. Kash Patel said the agency has found groups and individuals funding demonstrations. No evidence of that has been shared with the public. If you have a good question for Jeff, it's easy to send him an idea by clicking on the submission link that you'll find at WCCO.com.